So let's align with this truth statement, not to make it true, but because why? All right, you guys are good. Okay, so let's align with it 3 times, and you can use hand motions if you want to. It's good just to get yourself involved, get your energy feel involved. So here we go. I say yes to my blessings. Feel that? And remember that blessings are both what you give and what you receive. Okay? All right, one more time. 2 more times. I say yes to my blessings. One more time. I say yes to my blessings. And I invite you to turn to somebody near you and affirm it for them. You say yes to your blessings. Okay. There was a little boy who was determined to become an excellent batter in baseball, so he was out practicing. So he had his bat ready. He threw up the ball, and he swung at that ball, and he missed it. And he affirmed, I am the greatest batter in the world. I am the greatest batter in the world. I am the greatest batter in the world. So he did it again. He threw the ball up, and he swung, and he missed it. And he affirmed again, I am the greatest batter in the world. I am the greatest batter in the world. I am the greatest batter in the world. He threw up that ball again, and he swung his bat, and he missed it. He missed it again. So he says, I sure am the greatest pitcher in the world. All right. Do you have stuff that keeps you up at night? Do you have stuff that wakes you up at night? Things that you worry about? Things that you're concerned about. Oh, yes. I'm saying, okay, good. Thank you. Okay, we got honest people out there. Okay, guess what? Me too. Okay, me too. However, if we start to look at things maybe a bit like that little boy, if we start to understand things from a spiritual perspective, we begin to move into the place where we have no worries. All right, I'm going to be frank. Probably we'll never not have any worries at all. But what we can learn to do is not to entertain them, not to invite them to dinner and set the plate and have them sit down and have a conversation with us, okay? That we can learn to do. We can learn to increase our capacity that when they come to us, when those worries and fears and anxieties come, when those feelings of lack come, that we can have some tools, some spiritual depth and power with which to address them and see them for what they are and utilize them for the good that they bring to us and use them really as avenues for growth, because truly that is what they are. So what we're called to do, if we want no worries, or at least learn how to not entertain them so lavishly, is to learn to focus on what's good, to be energized by that, and also to understand any obstacle that comes to us is not an obstacle, but as the Zen proverb says, the obstacle is the way. That's the spiritual life. The obstacle is actually the path. The obstacle is the way. And as we see that and walk through those gates, then what happens is our spirituality increases, our Christ light shines brighter, and we become indeed a light to the world.